this way before. Travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. From much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm acing. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do,
JP, what it do? It was JQ, Josh, Birdman, Supreme Tax, Brothers Code, I am J. Lou, Nathan Smith. I appreciate everybody coming in here early. Thank you much, man. Truly appreciate you. What's up, Adolfo? What's up, Monica? How you say that? Monica Stowley? I don't know. Call in, Monica. We need a woman's perspective. I appreciate you. And where we at? Let's play the trailer, man, and get started. Today was a great day, man. I got to tell you about
what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries. And can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening.
Messenger.
You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
At least 15, y'all. At least 15, y'all. Welcome to the show, man. I appreciate everybody coming in here, man. And yeah, man, I just got a lot done today. Hopefully everybody else got a lot done today. Man, family cameras around. Lights, camera, action. Next time. next time. We truly appreciate you though for tuning in. Thank you much. Tell your coworkers to tune in. What's up, Adolfo G Brown? And you know, I figure we'll have this conversation in real time. You know, people, we always comparing and contrasting, and I think I think us as black people are attached to the emotional racism narrative. And by no means am I discounting racism, systemic oppression. I just think we use it sometimes out of convenience, um, and sometimes to protect our ultimate goals. Because when racism benefits us, example, Floyd versus Conor McGregor, when racism benefits 4.7 million pay-per-view buys, Conor McGregor called Floyd a little boy. When it benefits us, it's we don't acknowledge it when it benefits us, right? We sit back and we say, "Ha ha, yeah, I got picked first because I'm 6'5" and they think I'm a better basketball player," right? I don't know if that's racism or not, but maybe that's profiling or whatever the case may be. But when a policeman pulls us over, that's racism. So I mean, your perspective, but that Conor McGregor tour was built off of racism. The whole tour. I remember doing reactionary videos, and Conor McGregor was talking about, you know, his because Floyd is black. He said, "I'm black from the waist down," and he called Floyd a little boy. Um, and then Floyd played the victim role really, really well. Well, he's saying that because if I had to did that, it would have been a whole lot different. You understand? And I think when we see racism, when we can truly acknowledge racism and not use it and only attack it when it's not benefiting us. What's up, Fright? I think that's when I believe we'll have a chance at eliminating it. Until then, I don't think racism will be eliminated because Floyd's biggest paycheck was built off of racism. I was there. It was a great time. Vegas was lit. Had a great time, you know? And um and then when we flip the coin, when a white man uses the same tactics, right? When a white man uses a black fighter versus a Mexican fighter like Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather, it's racism. Oh, it's not right. We got to do something about this. Black people are treated unjustly, unfair. He can't call me a little boy. Floyd can't bring a chicken to the press conference. Floyd can't do that. That's racist. On both sides. It's not just black versus them, it's them versus black and so on and so forth. Uh I think it's very, very important that when we see it, we move with integrity and don't use it to our benefit. Uh, Let me omit that. Don't use it to our benefit because that can be too loosely interpreted. So let me omit that to that stenographer that's typing every word that I say on this show. Um, I think how we attack racism is not relinquishing our power and moving with integrity once we see it. You don't conform to it. You don't sign a contract. When you say that man is a racist and you sign a contract, that means you say, I agree with everything this man does as long as he pays me on time. That's basically what a contract is. You pay me on time. I don't really care about quote unquote how racist you are. I don't really care what you say. As long as you pay me on time, everything is A1. And that's the challenge. Do we allow systemic oppression to keep on feeding us? Keep on feeding us. Keep on feeding us. Keep on feed me, Seymour. Feed me, Seymour. Feel free to beam in. Open up these phone lines, and we truly got to ask ourselves, because like I was telling Deacon yesterday, it's real beautiful. Like that stump black man speech. It's real beautiful. They use it at election time. Don't let Donald Trump do this to us. He's a racist. Don't let him do it to us. They're going to set us back to 1865. They see how they use it to benefit them when it's convenient. Once we acknowledge it, and we all have difficulties with this, man, because, sometimes we all just want to lie in comfort. And I'm not immune to that. I'm not saying that I'm 100% thorough as it pertains to this. But as it pertains to boxing, and as I can see it now, oh man, once we see it, we got to attack it. And that's what we won't do. Because guess what? We'll buy a Keith Thurman fight with no black people on the undercard. We'll buy an Earl Spence fight with no black people on the undercard. We'll buy whatever, and it doesn't benefit black people. We'll go get Gucci, Balenciaga, and we'll let 267 call in. What's up, 267?
215. What's up, Fred?
How you feel, man? How you feel?
All right, how you doing? This Fred, this noisy noise from Erie Avenue.
Okay,
no
what's up,
Philly? In the house.
Philly, what it do?
What's up, Fred? Fred, you make a good point, man. Like that whole fight with Floyd and Conor McGregor, it was just built off racism. I mean, the things that Conor McGregor was saying to Floyd, you wouldn't get away with that if that. I mean, just on the street, talking about, come here, boy, put your head right here on my private parts, on my dick. I mean, he was way out of pocket. I mean, he even took it to Canada when they did the tour in Canada, Fred. Mm-hmm. He was so disrespectful. I mean, not just to Floyd. I mean, Floyd should have knew, like, this way, like, hold on. Like, it was towards the whole African Americans, the things he was saying. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I've never seen Floyd. For him to be so proud, and for me to, because I've been at his, Fred, I've been at his gym, mm-hmm. talked to his pop personally, and it, it looked to me, like they're a very proud family, and for him to call you boy and you monkey and all this, remember? And Floyd, you had your daughter right there. That was, I mean, for money? Mm-hmm. For money? I mean, not just to exploit, let him exploit your daughter, and then he throw money all up in the air like that's what it's about. I mean, how you raising your kids, Floyd? How you teaching your daughter, like, this is a man, this is how men's supposed to talk to you? When there's money involved, you know what I mean, Fred? When there's money involved, you're supposed to tell your daughter to take that, sit there and take that, because he's gonna give you maybe 50,000 or 100,000, put you on the Bentley. So you take the, the disrespect and and that should go for all African Americans, women and men, the way McGregor was. And then, the white people, they were cheering that on. I mean, I've seen that tour in Toronto, Fred, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, he was saying, like you said, it was off the wall. I mean, that really was a money grab. I mean, wow. I mean, and they were cheering it. Mm-hmm. He called him, I'm an Irish. Yeah, I'm an Irish nigga too. I'm an Irish nigga. I'm an Irish brother. I mean, he come on with the white fur coat on, McGregor.
Yeah.
What did he do? An Irish pimp or something?
Right.
I mean, like you said, it was wow. It was, it was really bad, man. It shined the light. It really put boxing. When I seen that, I said, boxing done. That's not the boxing that I remember. Holyfield, Bo, 1, 2, 3, Foreman and Foreman against, Foreman against Holyfield and all that. I mean, when who's on PBC? The Lennox Lewis, like Lennox Lewis and Holyfield, Lennox Lewis and Tyson. I mean, Tyson, he did his little thing when he went off, but it wasn't no worldwide tour. It wasn't no worldwide tour, and it's like I mean, you think Muhammad Ali did all that for us to get that far, for to stand up for us and say, and he said it, I'm not going to jail. Viet Khan ain't never called me nigga. What I'm gonna go over there and kill him for? Never done nothing to me. I mean, I really like to be at his gym, to see how his father is like, a really straight up low key, like you can talk to him. You could talk to him and say, wow, Dan, like, this was built all on basically for your son to act like a fool. And then I guess that was a stunt when they pulled it off with HBO and him disrespecting his father. Remember that when he disrespected his father, call him out like that. Like, yeah, Floyd had like kind of sold himself out a few times, man. A few times. But then you double back and say, tell, what's the name off of HBO, the commentator, oh, you ain't shit. You don't never give a black man a break. You don't never give me a break. No, Floyd, give yourself a break. Sit back and look at what's coming out your mouth. That was like, that's way off the hook, man. The boxing wasn't built on that. Not the boxing that I remember back in 90, 89, 91. Even when it was Bernard Hopkins, you remember against Trinidad, right after 9/11 when they canceled it. And that was built up. I mean, he threw the flag.
Stepped on it.
Yeah, that's all. But it was a hell of a fight. It was a hell of a fight. All that was about money. That wasn't no boxing, man. I mean, come on, man. Fred, it was like a goddamn acting play inside of a ring. We might as well have Sylvester Stallone play that part. Him fighting McGregor, and just Floyd, all right, just get out the way because this is a joke. And then to see after knowing McGregor wasn't going to beat Floyd, you got Puffy, you got everybody running in the dressing room and want to praise Floyd and hug him and all that. Like, wow, like, the things that that man said, not just the Floyd, but the all black men. This thing about the black men who's coming up in boxing don't carry themselves that way. Ain't gonna tolerate that. Like, yo, I win on these two hands right here. Yeah, Floyd let his people down, and then the situation with Gucci. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm gonna be on. He said something. I'm gonna be on my yacht. Dang, that's how you do your people. You don't ride with your people. You don't stand by your people. And then for him to say he the greatest than Muhammad Ali, no, I ain't agreeing with that. And I know you ain't agreeing with that, Fred.
Oh,
sure. You know, I think that 50 win, it should be still 49. That was a joke. I mean, do you count that as a his 50 years win?
It really don't matter to me. It's 50, and the check's cleared. So I
There
mean,
you go. You're right.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. So Fred, I'm gonna get on out of
No,
here.
I
I just wanted
appreciate
to
you.
say that, man. Keep up the good work. You know, I just want to say, if it's all right with you, I give a little shout out,
Yeah.
to my team.
Mhm.
Give my team, back in Philly, North Philly, the whole area avenue, H, Hollow Man, all them. You know what I mean? Give a shout out to my man Chemo, Kevin, you know what I mean? That's my brother, you know. He lost his, he lost his, we lost a member of our family, you know what I mean, named Ricky. We call him Ricky Fontaine. I just want to give a shout out to Ada and all them, my man Ricky and all them, man. And hey Fred, man, thanks a whole lot, man. We behind you with your show, 100.
Oh, thank you, dog.
Thank you, man.
all the time, dog.
Thanks.
All right. Mr. C, I can't see you, man. I can't see you. You're a real person, man. I can't see you. 702, what it do?
What's up, Fred?
How you doing, man?
Hey, everything's good, man. I hear you getting ready for the Thurman fight. What you have, popcorn?
Man, I'm gonna go buy me a $75 steak. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to get a I like shit. What's my favorite cut? Ribeye.
Porterhouse?
Ribeye.
I like ribeye too.
Ribeye. Filet is too soft, So and I like a bone. I definitely want a bone. So yeah.
Yeah, the bone adds some flavor.
Adds
you
a
can
flavor
cut
to
out
it
later.
Yeah, facts.
You got a gas barbecue grill, or you got a regular?
No, I'm not gonna cook it. I'm gonna go out. Man, I want to sit down and have some white linen on the table.
Oh, I hear you, bro.
You know what I mean?
Fred,
Yes.
Fred, what is going on, man? I mean, there's so many different things I'm hearing. Have you heard anything about the Devin Haney?
No, I haven't.
Cambosis?
I'm not following that anymore. Like I'll talk about it, I mean, I can look at people's titles and see what's going on, but I'm not watching no videos on it because it's the same
What
thing,
about
man.
the Canelo clock? What's going on with that? The Canelo clock. They still waiting, taking time
they
off.
waiting on it, but he got to finish. Him and Valdez got to finish doing what they doing. You know what I mean? They in camp together, so they're a week apart. They in camp together, so they'll work it out. They'll sign. Fans just got to be realistic and wait for them, because once they sign, they go into that WBC protocol. So and USADA, WADA, whatever, they go into that. What's up?
Boxing is a mess, bro. And like you said, we don't own shit.
We
always waiting on a check or somebody else to cut us a check, or somebody else to make shit happen, like you were saying yesterday. But yet we got this clown with black skin on, putting on fights with one half black person and no black people on the undercard. You got half a black person you rooting for.
It sounds funny.
Can I get a hole, nigga? Like Chris Rock said, can I get a hole, nigga? Can I get a whole rib? You can't even get a whole rib.
That's funny. That's clever too. That's clever.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna use that at some point this year. I'm gonna remix that shit. That was funny. Even though my kids are mixed, but that's still funny as hell. But that's funny. But go ahead, continue.
We got 50% off a black man and no black people.
Oh God. Yeah, that's funny.
And with Keith Thurman, he's such a watered down black man. Take another 25% off. We got 99-cent store deals going on here, man, with no black people on the undercard.
Oh man.
They probably ain't even got a black janitor scrubbing the floor after the fight's over. You know, with Al Heyman, you ain't got nothing black. Not a fucking thing. How, Fred? How can we allow this? Why are we allowing this shit? Please tell me.
Because he's competing against a white man. Simple. So with every white man that goes against a black man, the white man is attached with the black narrative. Whether it's true or not, it's still a narrative. Okay. And and that's the reality with it. And instead of us seeing it for what it is and making decisions based off of integrity, no one should be buying this fight Saturday. No one should be buying this fight, man. I can see if you're a trainer, I can see if you're a fighter, you know, you just love boxing. You know, I get that. Maybe Terrence Crawford, because you may fight him, maybe Earl Spence. It's a business proposition for you, maybe. But at the end of the day, you supporting Keith Thurman, who goes and tucks his belts under the pillow for 2 years? Hell no.
Ran from Spence for how long?
Man, come on. He ran from Spence for sure. Oh, get a belt, Spence. I got one. Oh man, you got a growing afro.
They got the nerve to tell Floyd, "Don't dunk me, son.
Yeah,
don't dunk me, son."
Yeah. Floyd taught me how to bluff and pump fake these fighters. Ain't that what he said? man. Keith Thurman is a straight con job. I was a Keith Thurman fan. I was at the first PBC fight. Like, damn, Keith, you can go. But man, this shit right here, man, if he wins and gets an opportunity, and you got guys hustling and fighting, you got Abel Ramos is trying to come back. I know he lost. I don't know. I can't remember if he won or lost, but you got guys like that who are really, really busting their butt to get in position. And this guy can come off a 2-year hiatus, lose the belt, fake an injury, cry, lie, and you put him in a championship fight? How about guys like me who don't have talent, right? Who just work hard. And we don't get the opportunity because Keith Thurman used to be popular. Man, come on, man. Man, come on, man.
And then last but not least, we got Gary Russell Jr. And believe it or not, there's Gary Russell Jr. fans out there. They wear his shirt and wash it once every 2 years. This nigga, man, now, it's one thing if you don't get a chance to fight because of Al Heyman politics. Right. But then you got a nigga like Gary, he don't want to fight but every 2 years. This thing, I don't know what the fuck he be doing for 2 years, but he don't want to fight. But he do want to get on the internet, and he do want to cap.
I will say this. Don't no fighter want to sit out for 2 years but Keith Thurman. I'm just keeping it
Gary,
a buck.
Gary just want to talk about the niggas he ain't never going to fight. That's all he want to do. He don't want to fight. But he'll talk about every nigga that he don't want to fight and pretend like he do. He love doing that, but he ain't never going to fight nobody. Unbelievable, bro. Anyway, Fred, what happened, last thing before I go, what was up with H Money and Kyle? We did that show, and I was sitting back, and I watched the end. I watched the end of the show later the next day, and then H Money hopped on. I'm like, what the fuck happened when I got on?
That just snapped. They just snapped. Like, I didn't know this. I didn't know this was this. I won't do it again. You know what I mean? Because we was having a good flow. We had a good flow. I'm going to talk about that. We had a good flow. And all of a sudden, H Money came in. Boom. I mean, Kyle came in, excuse me. You know, and I was like, okay, maybe H is just gonna get it off his chest and then go back, because you know he can really change subjects, you know, like immediately, abruptly, and I thought but he didn't. And I'm like, okay, this is getting too long.
And I just want to say I like both brothers. I like Kyle, you know, that Kyle's family, and I like H. But man, I hate to see them going like at each other. Like they used to get along. I don't know what the fuck happened. Anyway, Fred, have a good show, bro.
Appreciate you.
I love the topics. I'm out. I'll holler at you later, okay?
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Cameron Renfro. Oh, that's love. Thank you. Cameron Renfro. Did you see? I want to talk about that today. We can talk about it today, but that is a topic we should talk about for a month. This man, I mean, not on the same level, but he is a man of my own heart, because I made we'll talk about it, man. Cameron, I love, man, 313, what's up? Oh, I love that man. Brian Flores.
Yes. I just got two issues.
Yes.
Now, yeah, the first issue with Blind Flores. Now, not only him, with other black black coaches begging the white NFL owners to let them in the ball game. And like you said, it's enough black millionaires to start their own league. Why we always got to beg them to let them play in their world when there's other black businesses and millionaires to start their own league? We always beg and please let me in, please hire me. When you got these other rich black guys say, you know what, let's start our own league.
Right.
You know, you've been preaching that from day one, black ownership. That all these black people get together and start something on their own. But they always bash you when you say your truth. And this is your show. That's why I'm mad about Deacon. Deacon get on here and he say his truth. But the minute the owner of Barbershop Conversation, which is you, the minute you speak your truth, he want to bash you up your head. But everybody else who get on the show and say their own opinion is cool. But the minute the owner of Barbershop Conversation say his truth is a problem. You let everybody say their own opinion and you do not bash them. You know, and the minute somebody else had disagreement, you know, in the minute.
Oh, you gotta mute the background.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too fast, man. But yeah, I think that people need to understand what you're doing. Yeah. I don't want to.
Man, stop listening to yourself, man.
Okay.
You want to be the star. You want to be the star, the co-star, the supporting star, the director.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see if this really works.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this before. I mean, you're right though. But can you hear me now? But let me get this, Fred. Listen, Fred doing a great job on the show.
Tell him.
He let everybody voice their own opinion, but please let the owner of the show voice his opinion without getting bashed.
Oh man, that's never gonna happen. But thank you.
Hey, and nothing but H Money. I like him because he's good for the ratings. I think we need to have him on more often.
He'll come in when he wants to. You know what I mean?
All right, Fred. Have a good night.
Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, I knew it was coming. That's why I put it in the link. That's why I put the link in. I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming.
Listen, man.
I was like, let me put the link in right now because I know he's coming. I know he's coming.
Why did you let the young lady get off the phone before I can get on?
What young lady? What young lady?
They just got off the phone talking about Deacon.
He'll come back. He'll come back.
Can you get her to call back in?
I mean, he's listening, so he'll respond to you.
See, because that was out of order. I don't know who he's listening to. Brother, I'm gonna be respectful. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I take that back. Please don't disrespect me because you don't know me for one. Me and Fred have known each other for quite a while. I don't come on here disrespecting Fred, brother. Where you getting that from? Stop the nonsense, man. We have grown folks conversations here. I was gonna sit back and just listen for a while.
No, you wouldn't. He's boiling right now.
Yes, facts. He messed around and pushed some buttons right there. And I mean, come on, man, you got to stop. This is what I'm saying. Certain people sit down and try to critique people and really have nothing to say, nothing to bring to the table, but want to critique someone else. Stop it, man. That's what's wrong with some of us as people. That's why we have so many issues in the hood or in our neighborhoods, because certain people like that. You don't know me from Adam, but you want to critique me and call me out on some nonsense, bruh. Stop it. Stop it. Now, Fred,
Yeah.
Carissa's which I'm gonna try to figure out where she's fight. What you know what network she's fighting on? Because I really want to watch the fight.
I think it's Boxer. I really think it's Boxer.
I never heard of that.
I've never seen it before, but I'm gonna go to her page on Saturday, and let's hope that she posts it. That's all. I just hope that she posts it. You know, I haven't really seen her interviews, but I'm pretty sure her interviews will start popping up on Thursday, Friday. You know, because IFL will probably interview her and stuff like that. So hopefully, I'm gonna watch that fight.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I am rooting for her, especially after that MMA questionable loss.
Oh, I don't have no concerns about her in boxing, man. She can stay behind the jab and move her feet and beat
Facts.
I'm not concerned.
And something that you said last night, that we all hope she can, but I don't really care if she do or don't, long as she get the win. You said that it'll be nice for her to get the knockout. True enough. But I hope that everyone don't come in with that expectations of her getting a knockout, because if she don't, then some people, not you, some people can do like the guy that just called in, can try and critique her for that. Oh, she didn't get a knockout. She ain't this, get the bashing her. This girl did this better. Or stop it. You're talking about the greatest women's boxer. She is the greatest of all time when it comes to women. Matter of fact, her record is better than most males. More or less talking about her female or whatever. You can tell I have an impediment of speech right now when I get a little angry, but I'm keeping myself in check. Boy,
no, be you, man. Be you. Let it out.
Yeah,
Let it out.
I just didn't like that crap, but it's all good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to her getting out there, man, and putting on a clinic, doing what she always do.
I got you, Digger. I'm some holy water. I'm putting some holy water on the show. So, yeah.
I got to see what you got in that water. I got to see what's in that water.
Oh, God, you good now. You good.
Mess around and can't get no sleep tonight.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. Yeah. So what's up with Lil Lincoln, man? What's good with him? What's his next move? What's going on? I haven't seen you post anything with him lately.
Yeah, he's doing the score on my next film, which is awesome. On his next film, our next film. So yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah. So when y'all hear the piano in the movie, that's Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything is good, man. You don't know. He just
that's what's up, man. That's got to be a proud moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call back in later, man. I just couldn't resist that one. I think you called me out on that. You knew that was gonna get me in.
That's why I put the link. I'm like, that's why I was like 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, that was on cue right there, bro. Hey, man, much love to you, Fred. You know I don't come in with no disrespect. I don't know what that brother's saying.
I say be yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. I appreciate it, fam. I'm gonna be watching and listening, man. It's like double dutch. I'm gonna wait my turn to jump in. All right. One.
Yeah. This is. I just read the summary. I can't wait to read the evidence. I'm pretty sure it'll be on the blogs tomorrow. But I did read Bill Belichick's text. I read something else too. I read something. But this man is sacrificing everything. Man, this man could have shut up and been an offensive or defensive coordinator for somebody's team and got a job through one of his friends. And but he spoke out. And man, I'm gonna support this man. I don't know how to support him. I guess just by talking about it, bringing awareness to it. Kind of like it's a fight, like a boxing match. But I think he was wrongly fired in Miami. He had 2 winning seasons out of 3. The management wanted him to tank. They were offered this man he got emails or something, proof that they offered this man $100,000 to get the first round draft pick. Tank, lose. We need that pick. We need John Burrows, whatever his name is. That's probably who they wanted. And he didn't do it, obviously. And I'm excited for the evidence. I'm excited for the evidence. And I hope, here's what I hope. Colin Kaepernick did this. I thought Colin Kaepernick was I'm gonna use the term disingenuous. He agreed to seal the case. That means we can't go in. I can't put in a request for the trial or go to that courthouse and request because it's going to be incriminating, and hopefully he don't seal the case. I just hope he don't seal the case. I think this will give people courage because he's sacrificing a lifelong dream of being a head coach. And and I equate this to me is that I really sacrificed like my journalistic career. I really sacrificed my career. I mean, in terms of journalism, I'm probably a rookie, in your late 30s and your early 40s. You finally get it. You got your relationships, you got your phone numbers, news break. I can call anybody I want to in boxing and get the first quote, and I said, you know what? I got to stand up and speak about it. And obviously the NFL is a much greater platform than barbershop conversations. But in terms of integrity, I'm really happy for this man. And I'm going to root for him. And this is how you Chris Bosh is going to stand up and say he's boycotting NFL for lack of black coach. I say let's separate. After the Super Bowl, separate. And or how about all the black black players don't play? How about that? Whoo, that would be something different, because I guess once you walk on the field, the check is cashed, right? But I'm really interested in the evidence. Oh, I can't wait for the evidence to come out, man. And it gets public. Oh, hopefully they allow. See, in these cases, they don't allow media. They don't allow media to go in these cases, because you can't record nothing. It's like when you're doing those at the top. I remember covering a case. They take your phone, they lock it up. You can't record nothing. You can't do anything. You can sit there as a civilian. You can sit there as a civilian, and but you can't record anything. You can't do nothing. And they'll probably do that with this case, but I'm really excited about this case. This is the opposite of Terrence Crawford. I'm not shooting at Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford signed his name on the check and said, "Oh, racism." Nah, that's not how you do it. This man stepped in front of his career and said, "You know what? My integrity. I believe I have enough evidence." And with media and social media, oh man, this is a nightmare. Tomorrow morning, once this hits ESPN, once this hits Shannon Sharp, oh, it's a wrap. Once this hits the NFL players, because they got media week next week here in LA. He's and the funny thing about this, in my heart of hearts, he strategically planned this around the Super Bowl purposely. I believe it in my heart of hearts. I genuinely believe it. NFL is gonna get its most attention. 100 million people is gonna watch the game. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a festival. And guess what they're gonna be talking about? Did you hear about that black coach? That black coach, man. That he said the NFL is racist, and he got tweets, and he got emails and DMs and text messaging. That's gonna be the conversation, So so be on the lookout. You're about to see Jay-Z step in the middle of this. You remember how LeBron James said he called Chris Paul and Barack Obama? That was a Nike move, man. That wasn't that was an advertisement thing, man. That wasn't real. So you can anticipate Jay-Z, shit. Who's one of them crossover black guys that they believe that got some political power? You know what I mean? Yeah, and the NFL is 70% black. This is about the power. See, here's another. This is going to be another example. This is going to be another example of we have the opportunity. We got the Golden Boy emails. We got the Golden Boy emails. Brian Flores has the name where he can attract the black and the brown. Brian Flores, he can attract both. Al's they ain't gonna let no Al Sharpton in the NFL, but around there, you know what I mean? Told Brown, nah, they wouldn't do that. But they maybe like a Diddy, Diddy's they scrambling to get a commercial right now. Oh, you gonna see Puff Daddy? Who's in LA? You gonna see who's like an LA icon that's going to be in a commercial that's about 65, 62, look like he's been in the civil rights movement. Expect something like that to pop up on our screen about the NFL. Watch what I say. They're going to do it. They're going to pull it off. And I think that here's another example of what are the players going to do. Ice Cube. Yeah, Ice Cube is a great one. Ice Cube. Jim Brown. Boom. Watch. Jim Brown lives in the hills over here. Yeah, not in the Hollywood hills, not in my hills. But yeah, man, it's watch what I say. Man, this man, his career is done. Done. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf done. Craig Hodges done. Done. OJ, they ain't letting OJ get, but yeah, you ought to, I get that. But yeah. Jim Brown gonna come and save the day. Watch Jim Brown. That's a good one. Jim Brown. He's coming. They already called him. Hey, what you doing for the Super Bowl? He's gonna do a PSA on the Super Bowl. Watch what I say. He's not a fighter no more. He's 80-something years old. He want to live in convenience. He's not Jim Brown of what's funny about that? I actually have a documentary already done. But it's not good enough. It's not good enough for consumption, but I already did one. Don't you know Huey P. Newton, Jim Brown, and Michael Jordan are all born February 17th? Did y'all know that? I think that's a cross-section of integrity, civil rights movement, athleticism, activism. I was like, man, what a great documentary to do. I started it. And it's good enough for YouTube, and it'll probably do good views, but I need to pull back and make it like a life's work. So I've started it, but it's just not done. But February 17th, all three of them were born on that day. So but yeah, man. Brian Flores is a monster, dog. This is what the fighters got to do. This is literally what the fighters should do. Form a coup. And say, you know what? We taking this over. Bob Arum, go sit down. Al Heyman, get us the venues. You have a job now. You literally work for us, Al. Go get the venues, or we pushing you out the game. Those are your options. Eddie Hearn, we'll put you in charge of the UK market, I guess. You work over there in the UK. We're gonna do 2 cards over there a year. You're in charge of promoting that. Maybe 3, Fred, you're going to be the voice. Yeah. Fred, you're going to be the Don King of this shit. Yes. I would love that. Love that. Give me that. Imagine if Earl Spence, Deontay Wilder, the Charlos. Nah, the Charlos aren't equipped. No disrespect, but they gon' wear Balenciagas and talk about how much they chain worth before they even so let's not I'm not Tank Davis. I don't know. We'll just, let's see. Got Gary Russell. You could throw in, you got Erickson Lubin down there in Florida. He can represent the South. You get Gary Russell, the Eastern Peninsula. You could throw J-Rock in there in the Eastern Peninsula. You got in the South, maybe Regis Prograis. I don't really know. I don't know him too well. What else? You got what else? You got Earl Spence in the South. On the West Coast, you got Brandon Adams. You got men like that, and stuff like that, and we'll be good, and we'll have the Watson brothers. They'll have stake in it. We'll have Watson Promotions, something something about something that Al Heyman's never done. He's never gave them their own promotional company, no management company. You know what I mean? At least Bob Arum gave Sean Gilbert, what's his name? Sean Gibbons. At least he's a manager of a promotional company. I mean, I think Al should have given the Watson brothers management. They should be managing these fighters. Yeah, Tony Harrison in the Midwest, sure. They should be managing these fighters by now. They shouldn't be working for Al. These young fighters like these like the Keyshawn Davises, like they should be working. Like the Watson brothers should be working for ESPN, not working for them, but they should have fighters on ESPN, PBC, The Zone. They should have all that. They should have all that in play, but in my humble opinion, what's up, Kyle? In my humble opinion, I think Al micromanages everything and won't allow. Oh, happy birthday to your mom is coming up. Yeah, great people were born on the 17th. Absolutely. And I think it's critical. I really think it's critical. This could be like, and that's why I told you guys 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, this is why they hate the Brooklyn Nets. This is why. The reason why they hate the Brooklyn Nets is because really, they're all weirdos over there. Not weirdos. They're weirdos to the system. They're not weirdos to me. Like me and James Harden are cool. I don't know Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, but they're weirdos to the system. They do their own thing. Yeah, they probably a lot more materialistic than they are like pushing the people forward. But I think those three together, the NBA don't want them like that, man. The NBA don't want a team where Kyrie Irving has a voice and Kevin Durant is willing to listen. Kevin Durant's the best player in the NBA. Is he? Him and Steph Curry? LeBron is maybe in there somewhere. Kyrie. So they have two of the top 5 players in the NBA, right? And Giannis or it's 2 of the top 10. I don't want to debate y'all. All right. 3 of the top 10. Imagine and they all 3 getting $40 million a year. Guaranteed. And I'm not talking about an NFL contract. I'm talking about an NBA contract. You sign that contract, as long as you don't ride a motorcycle, as long as you don't get on a yacht, as long as you don't do drugs and talk about racism and not talk about, but you don't go to a party and be like, I don't like these type of people. Your contract is valid. They don't want that. That's why they marketed them that way. That's why they did that to them kids in Miami. They knew if LeBron James wakes up Dwayne Wade metrosexual ass up, oh my God. He didn't do it though. He didn't fall for it. He felt Dwayne Wade wanted to be a rock star. But if Dwayne Wade would have woke up, oh my God. The NBA feared the power. The NBA feared that. If we allow these people to realize how much power they truly have, and they got enough money to hire a lawyer to fight the NBA, oh no. See, that's the difference between boxing and the NBA. NBA players can afford to take the NBA to court and do what they want to do, but not in boxing. Shit, I need this $20,000. Shit, I got to stretch this for 6 months. My rent is $1,800 a month. Shit, I got to Uber. I got to do, you know, whatever, to survive. I need this 20 grand and you can respect it, like for real, for real. Self-preservation. So they remember they black sheep the NBA. I mean, they black sheep the Miami Heat and they black sheep the New Jersey Nets for the same reasons. Because if they wake up and realize they have the power, imagine this. They say, Giannis, we can all make $30 million a year. Imagine last year, Giannis was a free agent, right? Or one of these years he was a free agent. They say, Giannis, we all three make 40 million. We're going to take 10 million less each. And you come to New Jersey for power, not the money, the power. Oh my gosh. And then they say, and then the next year, they say, hey, Gilbert, the kid from the Utah Jazz Center, hey, you want 25 million? Okay, we'll all make 25 million because you're making so much money off the court. You're basically like the 98 Chicago Bulls. They're rock stars. They like the 88 Lakers, 80s rock stars. Imagine the power. The NBA can't do nothing about it. It's legal in their collective bargaining agreement. The same way Al Heyman legally can get the hedge fund money is the same way these players can literally fold the NBA. Fold it. Remember when Chris Paul was about to come? And the NBA got in front of that deal? Imagine independent Kobe with proactive Chris Paul. NBA didn't want that, man. They don't want that. Who does though in their business? Let's keep it a buck. Who does? Who wants a person that's younger, richer, and more intelligent and with two brains? Two brains is smarter than one, right? Imagine. That's why I be wanting to run into James Harden. I didn't see him this past summer because of COVID. I usually see him twice a summer. He comes to the Drew League and he comes and hangs out, and we'll see each other, hanging out, and I'll talk to him. And this is the conversation I wanted to have with James Harden. I really did want to have it. But yeah, they don't want this to happen. So what they're going to attempt to do, the NFL has a deal with ESPN, ABC, CBS, and Fox, right? Watch the hit piece they put out on Brian Flores. His ex-girlfriend gonna come out. Y'all know how they do. His baby mama was in a mental health whatever. His wife. Let's say wife before I know he has a baby mother. Let's say wife. They coming. The NFL got these billion-dollar deals with these corporations. Shucks. Man, I applaud them, man. I applaud them. I wish there was something I can do outside of just talking about it. I think this is a huge this is a huge case. When we talk about systemic, like how we talk about subcultures, the NFL is a subculture. It has systemic oppression to it, right? Systemic racism attached to it, right? But when the when the players sign the contract, they agree to it. But now we got a man in his prime. He's only been coaching 3 years as a head coach, a winning head coach. He took a team that was terrible and made them winners. He has 2 average quarterbacks. Man, he did it, that quarterback is overhyped from Alabama. He ain't really done much, you know. Tua Kalakakuka. What is y'all know who I'm talking about. But yeah, man, I'm very interested in this, man. I can't wait tomorrow. Tomorrow, at some point tomorrow, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna go to somebody's website and see if I can get like the evidence, because I just saw Stephen Espinoza. I appreciate you sending it to me. Here's what Stephen Espinoza had to say about this. I like Stephen Espinoza, man. Oh, that's dope. Keyshawn Davis went to visit Earl today. Keyshawn Davis is a good guy. I still would have rather him be independent though, because he has the forwardness in his thinking. Stephen Espinoza said, this is a quote from his oh shit, he got it. Oh, so everybody I'm about to go to his Twitter. That's why I said Stephen Espinoza is a good guy, but he's surrounded by snakes. How the hell is he gonna get to the curb surrounded by all these snakes? I know Stephen Espinoza is a good guy. I done had hundreds of conversations with him. I know he's a good guy, but when you got snakes like every promoter, every advisor, every manager, it's hard. It's hard to be genuine. And we'll see if he survives. I don't know if he's gonna survive, but I'm rooting for him. Stephen Espinoza. Twitter. Stephen Espinoza, Twitter. Okay, good. Here it is right here. Oh, yeah, we about to get this. Shout out to Stephen Espinoza. And shout out to his girl, too. His girl's a little bit sick. I wish her well. I genuinely wish her well, man. She's a nice woman, too. His girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever. That's the only girl I've known him have. But all right. I appreciate you, Cameron, for bringing this up. We just made an abrupt left real quick. But let's all right, let's do this real quick. All right. Here it is. Let me read it. Stephen Espinoza. Oh, he pinned it too. Oh, he ain't playing. Stephen Espinoza ain't playing. He pinned it. And yes, Brian Flores absolutely knew that he's very likely destroying his future as an NFL coach. The need for change is bigger. Oh my gosh. The need for change is bigger than my personal goals. Selflessness and principled integrity. Ironically, that's exactly what you want in a head coach. How beautiful is that, man? How beautiful is that? Man, he did it look, check out how beautiful that. He did it for Super Bowl and the first day of Black History Month. Man, he got good lawyers, man. Brian Flores got good lawyers. I mean, he has the best lawyers in the game. He did it. They planned this shit perfectly, dog. They planned this shit perfect. The first day of Black History Month, when everybody's blacker than black, you know what I mean? Even the Latinos and the Puerto Ricans are posting Fat Joe and Big Pun and saying happy Black History. Oh man, don't mind my jokes, man. Anyways, this is a quote from him, as you guys can see. God has gifted me with a special talent to coach the game of football, but the need for change is bigger than my personal goals. In making the decision to file the class action complaint today, and he filed a class action, that means anybody else can come in with him. If I'm not mistaken, I got to holler at a lawyer, but that means anybody else can join him. Have you experienced racism in boxing? I mean, in football, in NFL? Well, guess what? For $19.99 minus $19.99, which is gratis, free, you can come along with me. You can get off the plantation. If Harriet Tubman would have freed more slaves had they known they were what? Exactly. I understand that I may be risking coaching the game that I love, that has done so much for my family and me. My sincere hope is that by standing up against systemic racism in the NFL, others will join me. Others will join me to ensure that positive change is made for generations to come. How the fuck can I support this man? How can I support him? How can I support him? Underreported and underappreciated fact that we learned today is that Bill Belichick signs his texts like their emails. But let me tell you something about this. The Bill Belichick I know did this on purpose. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Bill Belichick wouldn't make a mistake and text the wrong person. But let's read the text. Matter of fact, maybe I'm giving him too much credit. Maybe I'm giving, because he knew. See, Bill Belichick deflates the footballs. He gets the game tapes. And you think he accidentally text this man by accident? Come on, man. Come on. Bill Belichick, man, come on, man. He's too smart for this. Okay, that's definitely what I want and hope you're the right coach. Thank you. Coach, are you talking to Brian Flores or Brian DeBall? Just making sure. Sorry, I fucked this up. I double checked and misread the text. I think they're naming DeBall. I'm sorry about that, BB. Thanks, Bill. See what I'm saying? Shh. All right, here it is right here. Here's another one. I don't know if this is attached to. Okay. In certain critical ways, the NFL is racially segregated and is managed what the fuck? Oh, he's quoting somebody. Okay. I was like, Steven said plantation? Get the fuck out of here. In certain critical ways, the NFL is racially segregated and is managed much like a plantation. It's 32 owners, none of whom are black, profit substantially from the labor of NFL players, 70% of whom are black. Let me read that again, because I'm not reading for understanding. In certain critical ways, the NFL is racially segregated and is managed much like a plantation. It's 32 owners, none of whom are black, profit substantially from the labor of NFL players, 70% of whom are black. The owners watch the games from atop the NFL stadiums in their luxury boxes, while their majority black workforce puts their bodies on the line every Sunday, taking vicious hits and suffering debilitating injuries to their bodies and their brains, while the NFL and its owners reap billions of dollars. Oh, shit. Oh, the NFL made a statement. NFL statement on Brian Flores' lawsuit is basic corporate DEI. What is that short for? Boilerplate, but that Pepsi halftime show should be lit. The NFL and our clubs are deeply committed to ensuring equitable employment practices and continue to make progress in providing equitable, not equality. That's an interesting word. They use equitable opportunities throughout our organizations. Diversity is core to everything we do, and there are a few issues on which our clubs and our internal leadership team spend more time. We will defend against these claims, which are without merit. You see how they tricked you? Look at how they tricked. The NFL got some great writers, because guess what? No one's going to read the end. 50% of the people that read this statement will not read the last line, right? The NFL and our clubs are deeply committed to ensuring equitable employment practices and continue to make progress in providing equitable opportunities throughout our organization. Oh, so you're siding with Brian Flores. Yeah, we need something like this. So yeah, diversity is core to everything that we do, and there is few issues on which our clubs and our internal leadership team spend more time on. Oh, that's awesome. The NFL is still working hard. We know we got problems in the NFL, but I know they're working really hard to ensure that stuff like this doesn't happen. And this is just from the old guard. This is like from the 80s NFL. This is the 2022 NFL. We support George Floyd. Like this is Black History Month, man. We about to come. And then they say, we will defend against these claims, which are without merit. Man, NFL is G. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, dog. They played. They got it. They got it figured out. Here it is right here. Stephen Espinoza. Okay, Flores lawsuit is a must read. We're going to read this shit. And any NFL fan, it includes a damning rundown of the NFL race relations, the ban of black players, foot dragging on integration, Kaepernick, Gruden, race norming, double standards, sham interviews, and more. Is this it right here? Oh, man. Bloomberg Law. Oh, they got the court dockets. Oh, shit. It's 58 pages. We can't go through it now. All right. What I'm going to do is put this link, and guess what? We'll talk about it tomorrow. How about that? Oh, we got a guest coming in tomorrow, but maybe Thursday. All right. Here's the link. Copy and paste this link, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. It's 58 pages, so I can't do it. I ain't got no expertise on it, so I can't say, turn to page 22 in your Bibles. Turn to 1 Paul chapter 3, verse 16. And it says, the NFL is racist. They told Colin Kaepernick, get off your knee, or if you don't, we're going to terminate your contract and we're going to give you $20 million just to go away. And you, Brian Flores, they got you tricked, because as long as they don't show your face, they going to think you're half Mexican and half black. But guess what we gonna do? We gonna plaster your face everywhere. And you know what that's gonna do? It's gonna excite all the white people all across our great plains of America. And we're gonna stand up against you. That's what we're gonna do. I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. I'm telling you. Oh, man. Man, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. So I'm really excited to read this tomorrow. Turn to the first pistachio chair. Yeah. Facts, man. Facts, man. Hey, man. Shout out to Stephen Espinoza, man. I would love to interview him, man, about this, but he won't do an interview with me because it's going to steer towards the business of boxing, and I don't want him saying no comment. Fred, I like how you stepped to Steve Kim, put him in check. Yeah, man. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. And I got no backup, no support, man. No media stepped up and said, Fred, I support what you did, man. I'm going to do a follow-up video on it. Matter of fact, I'm going to follow up with Steve Kim and ask him the same question. I never got that support. Never got that support. Never. Never got it. So I stepped back and I say, you know what? I'm going to do this from my office from this point on. Man, this guy is a fucking hero, man. Man, when I say this man is a hero, you know what I'm going to do? I'm taking my kids to school tomorrow. You know, one of the first names I'm going to say tomorrow, Brian Flores, is Black History, Lincoln. Brian Flores is Black History, Kennedy. This man will, for real, never get $1 million check again in his life. You know, I'm overstepping the realities of it because he could get back in. But what I'm saying is, he signed those court documents knowing that he will never get a head coaching job again. All 32 owners are white and billionaires. Billionaire with a B. When this show ends, put that in perspective. I know we having fun and we going back between comedy and truth. And, I got to run the show for 2 hours. But at the end of the day, this man is a hero, man. I wish there's something I could do for him. Like, he don't need my money. He don't, but I wish he told us what, like, I'm going to talk about this as often as I can. And I wish he made a call. I mean, he don't want to be a civil rights leader. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But his integrity, man. His integrity, dog. To give up $30 million doing something you love. Let me come back. I'm going to repeat that again. Giving up $30 million over the next 20 years, right? Maybe more, because if he becomes a Bill Belichick, he gets $7 million a year, $10 million a year, like Phil Jackson, right? Let's say he's giving up $50 million, life insurance, health insurance, He's never working a day in his life. The prestige, the fame. Man. Wow. I want to see what these NFL players going to say. I'm really interested to see what these NFL players are going to do. And I want to hear him speak too, because he's obviously going to say during this he's obviously going to say that he wants to be an NFL coach again, because that coincides with his lawsuit. So he can't say, I don't want to coach again. I want my job. So he has to say that. So I think when black people read this and they say but he won his job, he has to say that to push the case forward, and he has to convince 12 jurors and in the state of Florida. Ooh, good luck. And so I'm really looking forward to this. Shout out to him for going against a big machine. Y'all know that in my heart of hearts, I love doing that shit, going against the machine. I love it. Man, I'm rooting for this. Let me open these phones. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all been calling in and shit. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. Thanks for. Yeah, the phone lines are back open, and feel free to beam in. But this man is a hero, man. And this is why I told you guys. I'm glad this is a great segue to what I was saying yesterday about Carissa Shields, racism. They don't have women fighters. They don't do A, B, C, D. Floyd took a picture with her. He didn't sign her. He didn't give her $1 million. 352. What's up? I don't know if it's in the state of Florida. I got to check, but let me check. What's up?
What's up, man? How are you?
How you feel, man?
I'm good, man. You know what this is, don't you?
Yeah, man. How you been, dog?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
I'm good, man. That's good, man. All of them, man. How you doing?
Yeah, man.
It's been. How's your baby?
Oh, he's good, man. He's good.
How old is he now?
He's 1.
Oh, you ain't called in a year. Damn.
Yeah, man. So,
Jacksonville, what it do?
Yeah, man.
Jury trial demanded. Amen to that.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
What you got?
I know all of. Yeah, if you really look into that situation, that
I can't wait to read it.
Flores situation.
I can't wait to read it, dog. I'm excited to read it.
He's. I've already read like pretty much half of it. And he was also saying that 3 years ago the Denver Broncos did the same thing. They set up a fake interview with him, or whatever, and then somebody on the coaching staff or whatever shot him a text saying that it's pretty much fake, like it's fake or whatever. So, but yeah, man, Brian Flores, like we have to applaud. I applaud him, man, because
he's a hero.
We need to push not just coaching but ownership. We need to push on. There is no black owners, but yeah, man, there's even former players that they're coming out exposing the NFL with. Oh yeah, Dwight Smith, he came out and exposed the games are rigged.
Today?
About a few weeks ago, but it got swept under the rug. It's on YouTube. Just Google. Get on your phone. Google Dwight Smith.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it.
He played on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was on the Super Bowl team with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he came out and was exposing and was talking about the NFL. And I know personally, my fiance is related to a Jacksonville Jaguars cornerback that's on the team right now, and he be telling us stories about the tricks and stuff was going on in the NFL. And one of the secrets is there's a magnet in the football, and the wide receivers and tight ends, and some cornerbacks, not all cornerbacks, but some cornerbacks, There's nanotechnology in the gloves. It's like magnetic energy, so it helps them when they catch the ball. And referees have this device in their back pocket or whatever, and it's a button they push or whatever, so they can catch the ball or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of secrets and stuff. But yeah, Dwight Smith, yeah, he came out and he came out a couple of weeks ago and was exposing them. You know, but the chickens are coming home to roost in the NFL. Look what they did to Deshaun Watson. They're gonna do the same thing to Brian Flores. What they did to Deshaun Watson. Yeah. Look what they did to John, what's his name? Tony Dungy, a black coach. He built the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He built them. Then they fired him, whatever, and then they hired John Gruden,
same thing,
the white boy.
Mark Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing to Mark Jackson. Look what they did. They did the same thing now to the black. He's the coach for the Chargers. And he the one drafted Justin Herbert. He built that team, and then they fired him. And now they got the white boys. Same thing. They always do this mess, man. They always do it. But yeah, look what the chickens are coming home to roost in the NFL. Look what the situation with John Gruden or whatever. Saying that then they try to say, oh, because it just came out like last week. Now the NFL wants the case thrown out. But for what the NFL showed us so far is John Gruden didn't say nothing wrong. All he said, a player has big lips. That's pretty much, and the case wasn't even towards John Gruden. It was the Washington football team because his brother was on their coaching staff on the Washington football team or whatever. That's who the NFL was investigating. They was investigating Washington. They wasn't investigating on John Gruden, but they took that little piece what John Gruden said about try to like make it seem like racial or whatever. Big lips, that could be any damn body. You know what I mean? But the NFL fired John Gruden because they want to give him that $50 million because he's owed $50 million. But yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost, man. Former players and the coaches and everybody, like they're coming out now, man. They're coming out. They're sick of this mess, man.
This man's a hero, man.
They're tired of it. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to pretty basically call and say. But I support Brian Flores, man. This because he didn't even want Tua. He wanted Deshaun. No, he wanted to draft Justin Herbert. That's who he wanted. He said he wanted Herbert, or he wanted the other quarterback, Burrow, or he wanted to draft Burrow. He didn't want to draft Tua. He don't want Tua. It's been all behind the scenes stuff that he argued with Tua. They got into it or whatever because he told Tua right in his face that you suck or whatever. But yeah, because they even came out and made a statement was saying that they didn't fire him because of his performance. Like they fired him because of they thought he was detrimental to the team as far as the staff or whatever, but which is a bunch of bull. But yeah, that Brian Flores, it's deep, man. That situation, the NFL, of course, they're so racist, man. They've been racist. Look what they did to Ray Rice. Try to do double jeopardy to him after he told y'all the truth, and then y'all go criticize this man, ridicule this dude, and try to suspend him again after he told y'all the truth. And that's why he won his lawsuit over the NFL. He got his money and got out. And the same thing is going to happen to Brian Flores. They're going to try to sell out. But yeah, the case, yeah, it is in Florida. He found, yeah, it is here in Florida.
Oh, it is? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's in Florida. But yeah, and I heard he got some high power on some big time lawyers. So, but the NFL is going to want to sell out of court, man, with this with this.
I hope not. I want to read those testimonies, dog. No.
Yeah, I want to read them too.
No, I want them to go through them discoveries. I want to read those emails. No, man, don't. No. Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, but the NFL has been shady. They've been racist. They've been just like any sport. Just like every the NBA, the same way. And boxing, same thing. Racist, same thing. We don't own shit. We don't own nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I ain't want to be too long-winded, you know. But I'll call back. But now I'll still be in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, and welcome home, man.
But
welcome back.
Yeah,
home.
man. But Bud ain't gonna win that damn case. It ain't what you know; it's what you can prove.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, facts. It's gonna be tough on him. It's definitely gonna be tough. Yeah, he should have filed the action also. See, that's another thing.
He should have.
That's why I said he should have formed a coup with fighters. See, now you see the level of intelligence that I was speaking of. I should have said class action lawsuit, but I said a coup. Now anybody that can come in, former, present, future. Guess what? Executives of advertisers, former network people. Now all y'all can come in and be a part of this. We gonna sue them for $1 billion. Don't you want a piece of it?
And check this out, Fred. Check this out. If you Google on a couple of weeks ago, there's a Jacksonville Jaguars linebacker on the team right now. He got arrested in my county. That was like right around the corner from my house, right? He got arrested or whatever. He took the police on his last McCray. He played for the Gators in college, the Florida Gators in college football. But he got arrested in my county or whatever. And my mom-in-law, because she's a CEO for the county or whatever, and because she booked him or whatever. You know what he said? And then, because I'm at work right now, and then they took him after he bonded out with $5,000 bond or whatever. They took him to the hospital that I work at right now and gave him an evaluation. You know what he said to these doctors? You know what he said? He said, "I'm tired of the NFL's dirty games. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of the dirty games. I'm tired of all the lying they doing to the people, to the fans, spending hard-earned money to my people and all that. I'm just tired of it." He said that in the evaluation. He said that to a doctor here in the hospital that I work at. You Google it right now. You ain't fooling. Y'all don't believe me. He took me. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I want to say, though, man.
I appreciate you. Welcome home, man. Welcome back.
Thanks, man.
All the time, dog.
Appreciate
you. Welcome all of them. City Slicker. A group called AASEG has been trying to bring a black-owned team to Oakland since the second Raiders announced for Vegas. Hopefully they get it, I mean, hopefully they don't pull an Al Heyman, you know what I mean? Hopefully they do what they supposed to do. If they do what they supposed to do, we in business, Al fucked up the bag, man. Al fucked it up, man. Fuck it up. Yeah, he destroyed the bag, man. What's up, Kyle?
Man, what's up, Big Fred, man? How you feel?
I'm feeling good, man. How you feel?
I'm feeling good, man. Grinding.
Okay, good.
Hey.
Yes.
I listen to Kobe Bryant all fucking day, man. Training your mind to train your body, dog. That's what I've been doing all fucking day.
Yeah, Kobe. You know what Kobe used to do? Kobe used to go to dinner by himself and order 2 dinners. And the waiter asked him one time, or it was in an interview, why do you order dinner for 2 people? He says, 1 plate is for me, the other is for the Black Mamba. So you got to feed it. So do what you need to do. So whatever pushes you, whatever gives you that edge, Whatever. I don't. When I'm locked in, I don't do shit that makes me sleep. I won't overeat. I won't have sex. I won't. I'll just shut it down. You know.
Yeah, I'm getting some petty.
I'll shut it down and do what I need to do. It's totally contingent upon you. You know. So, yeah. So, but yeah, we were talking about the Brian Flores situation. Are you up on that?
Did you see how he figured out how he didn't get the job?
Yeah, Bill Belichick. I think that was on purpose, though.
Oh yeah, for sure it was.
I don't think
For sure it was.
Mm-hmm.
For sure it was.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how you know it's on purpose? Because Bill Belichick let him leak it.
How you know he let him leak it? He owns it. What do you mean?
But you know, that's the homie. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't just texting you and chopping it up with you for no reason. That's the homie.
Yeah, I believe that. I just don't think I couldn't carry on I don't think I've ever done it. I've texted the wrong person one time. I mean like one line, but I've never had a full conversation on text before with the wrong person. I don't think I've ever done that. I'm pretty. It can happen, I'm sure.
But it's crazy. He had the same exact conversation though. One little piece was different.
What do you mean by that? Help
me. Because
out.
He texted Brian Flores first though.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Oh, you're that guy." He's like, "Nigga, I ain't even interviewed yet." He's like, "Oh shit." And then that's when he put the text the other guy looked like.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, I think he has some take on it, man. But that leads to what I was speaking of yesterday about forming your own, you know, and I'm not comparing, because people are going to take this out of context. I'm not comparing black versus black lawsuits but I'm talking about how to win, especially in the court of public opinion. I remember when I said that Terrence Crawford should have gathered a whole bunch of fighters to be in the lawsuit with him, because how you going to get out of that situation, right?
Yeah.
Brian Flores made it a class action lawsuit, so it's open to people who wants to join the lawsuit.
Okay.
All these former NFL players, they coming. Shit, because their retirement check is like $6,000, $10,000 a month. You know what I mean? Shit, they want that. You know what I mean? So I can see them joining the lawsuit just from a monetary gain. You know, why wouldn't you?
And Fred, it's not. It's on wax. It's proven.
Yeah,
it's proven. It's proven fact.
Right.
Because remember, the FBI done already dug into them emails, so somebody knows something. Somebody knows something.
Yeah. No, it's there. It's there, and it's in those emails. And once they pay that guy to go get your what's it called, your IP address, and it's a wrap. You can't even if you delete them, you can't. They're in this big spear, this big invisible spear. All they gotta do is pull them. They got the people to do it. And I want to see these emails. Ooh, I want to see what's up, young Merv. I want to see these.
Hey, look, you know they know better now, because Gruden got caught up in shit, and then Washington football coach. Ain't that the worst name, Fred? I mean, that's one of the worst names.
Team.
Commanders.
Oh, they called when they announced that?
That was like a couple days ago, man. Ass.
They called the Commanders?
Trash. Commanders.
What's up, Nick? Yeah.
Yeah, trash.
I don't know. But yeah, now I want to see what the players do. I'm really gonna be listening to these interviews now. I'm really gonna listen. I might even, you know what I might even do? I might even go to the parking lot and sit at the parking lot with a hot mic. You know what I mean? Because the Super Bowl is 1 mile from my house. I can do that during the day. I can sit in the parking lot, And when they come out of the VIP parking, I can, if they got their window down, I can ask them a question. I can't get no press pass, not for the NFL. That shit, you know. But I might be in.
You might know a guy.
I mean, I know how to get in the stadium. I mean, they number neighborhood people. You know what I mean? And so I can know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody for sure. But I'm gonna go to these NFL things, man. I'm very interested to pull up on people in the NFL now. I'm very interested. Man, that would be, because you know Fred gonna ask the question. So, oh man. Yeah, it's a mile from, I can walk to the stadium from my house. It's nothing. Yeah. It's important too. Maybe that's how I can support him. That's how I can support Brian Flores, by putting people's reactions to it on wax, you know. So maybe that's how I can support him. So next week I'm gonna figure that out, and see what's going on with the NFL and where they park at and stuff like that, and see if I can do something like that. Yeah, because I know they got a whole bunch of NFL festivities with the players and all that. Yeah, I'm excited now. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna do some work during the day. For
That's
sure.
really cool, man.
No, I got you, man.
You get a lot of extra traffic too.
Extra traffic?
Yeah.
What do you mean? The cars?
As far as the YouTube channel?
Oh, that's cool. But I wanna help him. Like I really want to help him. Like I want to do my part. I think it's important that when we see people making a great sacrifice, it's important that we do our part, you know, and hold the guys who betray us the same way accountable. You know, so I'm doing that next week for sure. I'm gonna figure something out. Maybe I can go talk to some retired NFL players and you know, whatever I need to do. So we'll see.
That's for sure. That's for sure. When we done.
Yeah. So I'm excited. Damn. So yeah. Everything else good on your end?
Yeah, man. Just grinding, man. Trying to make that shit happen.
Mm-hmm. So how we start? So let's end the show on a topic. We got 21 minutes. I got another meeting tonight at 9:40.
Hey, listen, Fred. I ain't got no bones.
No bones or what?
I can hop right on to my stream.
Yeah, for sure. I posed the question. The topic of this show is who's more anti-black, PBC or Top Rank. What do you think? And feel free to call in. We could take one or two more calls. So we getting out of here in 20 minutes. Tell me what you think. For real. No emotions, no nothing. What's that?
See what that say, Fred? See what that is? That's a money tree. It says get your money. They both don't give a fuck. Man, it's all about the dollar, man.
That's what. See, the funny thing is, I was gonna let people argue for 2 hours, and that's what I was gonna say at the end of the show. I was gonna debate people like, no, it's not this, it's not that, and that's what I was gonna say at the end of the show, man. I was gonna say it's about the money, man. It's about the money. People thought I was gonna come in here and kill Al Heyman, and he deserves it because he betrayed. He betrayed me. He betrayed me. And when I say me, I mean the black fans. He betrayed the black fan. How the hell you don't have Robert Easter on your undercard? How the
hell? For what fight?
No, I'm just generally speaking. Like how the hell you don't have Adrian Broner? He hasn't fought in a year this month. It's been a year. Adrian Broner hasn't fought.
Robert Easter that's almost 2 years, right?
No, he's fought last year. But I'm saying how you don't have Tony Harrison or Erickson Lubin. Well, Erickson Lubin was on the undercard, but you got, like I said, 122 pounds and 154-pound fight should be on every undercard on PBC. It's just loaded. It's just loaded with fights, you know. if they're not their own main event. You know what I mean? So, and then, you know, but then you got Bob Arum who's signing these
all the Olympians.
All the Olympians, you know. Yeah, hurry up, Deacon. You got a couple minutes. We get out of here. What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I seen the title, and on the surface, what's up, Cal? My bad.
What's up, Deacon?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, you see, I've been changing my tune, right? You ain't been peeping that, huh?
Yes, I have. I ain't nothing but love and respect. That's discipline. You know what I'm saying? That speaks to your character. You know what I'm saying? No matter what anyone got to say about you, you're a real one, Cal. And I respect you. You know what I'm saying? On many levels, I respect you. And now, on face, on the surface, when you look at these two entities, right? They would appear to be one of a kind. This guy is unique. This guy is unique. They have their own wave, but at the same time, they look alike. But like I said last night, I have to weigh. If I was a fighter, I would weigh my options. What model best suit me in my career and what I'm trying to do? That I wouldn't care if that's a Bob Arum fit, Al Heyman fit, or whoever. What suits you in your career? You have to make that decision as an individual. And if you can't, if you're not up for that type of thing to do it by yourself, so to speak, get you someone who knows the business. Hire you some people who knows this in and out. If you don't know what you're doing, because once you sign to a contract, and if it's say for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you stuck in that agreement unless you can buy your way out. And most fighters going in, they don't have the money. They have to fight their way to a certain level of wealth. And that depends on how they're spending their money, if they'll have any wealth at all. A lot of variance goes into that. So who's more for Black people? I'm going to tell you what my lawyer told me. And he told me this back in 1998. I think I got one of the best lawyers in the country. He used to be a federal agent. I think I said that on the show before. He's a 20-year veteran of federal agent. And he's a federal attorney now. Been a federal attorney now for a little over 30 years. When I first met him, I had a kidnapping charge and I had all kinds of charges. He said, Mr. So-and-so, I want to let you know one thing. I'll take the case. I reviewed the case. I need you to send me a retainer. This is what I want. And I want you to know this. I'm not for Black. I'm not for white. I am for the green. You got the money. I'll get this done for you. He didn't sugarcoat it at all. So he was letting me know this ain't about no color. Don't think I'm gonna get, you got the money, I'll get the job done. So with these promoters, I think they look at it in like that. It's a business. So yeah, as fans, if we don't understand what's going on, we can emotionally get attached to things and get caught up in and get to talking about things that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Because at the end of the day, that fighter, that promoter, the attorneys, the accountants, whatever's going on there, that's a business going on behind the scenes. That's why I say I keep my hands off of that. At the end of the day, put them in the ring. Let me see. I want to see the fight because I'm not going to see the business model at all anyway. Whatever suits that fighter, whether it's Bob Arum, like I said, whatever promoter you choose to go with, bro. Now we can sit back here and scream racism, or whatever. At the end of the day, Terrence Bud Crawford is a millionaire. Yeah, he's suing Bob Arum or whatever. Right now today, I don't know what the real reason is. For real, what started that? Because we watched him resign, and he could have been opt out, right? But he chose to keep dealing with this man on a what? Not a racial level, but on a business level. It's about the business. But the model evidently was crashing on Terrence Crawford. Even though he's making millions of dollars, he must feel like, hey, man, I don't know if somebody was getting in his ear or whatever. Hey, man, I'm worth more than this. I need SS dollars. I need this. I need this. You know what I'm saying? So I think as a fan, I take a step back and wait on him to get in the ring. I'm going to cut it short because you say you got to go. Love y'all. I just want to put my 2 cents in. I know you chopping my ass up. Go ahead. What you want to say, Fred?
No, I'm not chopping you up. No, I'm not. I'm listening. No, I ain't got time to right now anyway.
Right. All right, man. Hey, man, y'all be peaceful, man. And yeah, man. Love y'all, man. Peace out.
Man,
yes, sir.
813, what's up? Appreciate you, Deacon. What's up? 813. You see dead people.
Can you hear me, Fred?
Very well.
Yeah, I'm only gonna just speak brief. I haven't been to your channel in a long time, so I just had a question, especially when you had what's the guy name Rick Glazier?
Oh, Rick Glazier. Yes.
Yes. I've sometimes I'm on Twitter and I look at I look at his tweet, and the comments he makes about fighters that you have put on your platform, who have been on your platform, who have given you they're giving you breaking news, they're giving you information, and just I don't know, I'm confused because when I hear him talking about Wilder and Spence and all these other fighters, and I know these fighters have come on your platform, they've contributed it. So I'm trying to figure out what's the purpose of somebody like that coming on your platform. And especially when that person not only has he been very disrespectful to people like Wilder, who has, correct me if I'm wrong, he's helped build your channel. Earl Spence, who has helped build your channel.
Absolutely.
So what is the purpose of putting individuals like this on your platform? I have respect for you. I've listened to your channel since I've been in college.
Thank you. Who am I speaking to?
And I haven't been. Yes.
Who am I speaking to so I can address you? I'm sorry.
Oh, just call me Adari.
A guy?
Adari.
Adari. Thank you, Adari. Okay,
yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I mean, the short answer is I'm literally documenting history, and I think it's important that we document history so it can be told through our eyes. It can be told on a platform in which Black people were safe for the most part, and I'm not going on their platform, which I would, but it's different when they can come on this platform and feel the temperature. I tell every guest that comes on this platform, I don't censor nobody. I think it's important that they feel the temperature in which the room that they don't like going into. I totally understand the opposite perspective. As it pertains to, well, don't let them on. And I'm under the impression if you let people talk and talk and talk, they'll tell on themselves. And I think I do a great job at making anybody feel comfortable. I'm non-threatening. I'll pretend like they're smarter than me if they're not, and I hopefully get answers for people like you and Champion Hard and Deacon and I'm 100, AMG Sports, Brett Jones, Mexico. And I think, but overall, I think it's important that we document history. And this ain't going nowhere. So I come on and let people talk. But I can also respect your perspective too. I don't think your perspective is wrong at all. And
I understand. I'm just
and I think you have every right to disagree with me.
Yeah.
For real. For real.
I understand. I just I understand. I'm just kind of confused. Like I said, boxing has been it's kind of been bland to me for a while now, and I haven't really been looking at any YouTube, boxing on YouTube like I used to. But I don't know. It's just somebody like Rick Glazier coming on this platform is just, I don't like it because I guess because I see the things that he says on Twitter, and usually I just block, I block him and everything. But I mean, I understand. But at the same time, I would hope that if there's a purpose to him being on this platform, it's to expose his anti-Black racism towards Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence and all these and other Black fighters that he speaks with vitriol towards, especially because these fighters like Wilder, they've come on here and they've enhanced your platform so much.
Very much
giving
so.
you so much information.
Very much so.
So I just hope that I don't want to say don't see it because they can do whatever they want, but I just hope that it's useful in the end. So that's just all I had to say. I didn't want to take up the time. But
no, it's fine. You're not taking up too much of my time. I think it's important. Like the same way you and I have different perspectives. You can come on here and say how you feel, and I understand when Black people say, "Oh, don't do that," but then history will prove. See, history is going to prove us right or wrong, like long term. Like for example, Democrats say, "Don't let that Republican come on and speak," but now we realize that, in my opinion, the Democrats are full of BS. And now history, now I think because of social media and so many people have voices and you can become famous without being rich now. Now we're exposing the truth. The truth is Al Heyman and Bob Arum are about money, and the Republicans and the Democrats is about keeping status quo. And that's just so 20 years from now, when people come back and look at this channel and these interviews, like how I watched the Muhammad Ali interview today for 51 minutes today while I was charging my car, when he was talking about Muhammad Ali, how Malcolm X betrayed Elijah Muhammad. And then 10 years later, he's no longer with the Nation of Islam. You get what I'm saying? So history will prove us whether we're right or wrong, So if I'm wrong, history will prove me wrong. And then I will say 20 years from now, I should not have done that. For sure.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. At the end. But thank you so much.
And I appreciate you calling in. We needed
I appreciate it.
Now we needed the remix anyway.
I appreciate your co-host too. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so and that's it. So for example, like I used the example of the Bob Arum interview. When I used to bring Bob Arum on, oh, how you gonna bring that racist on? Fred, you're a disgrace to the Black people. and now those interviews are worth his weight in gold. Cameron Duncan, you interviewed Cameron Duncan. He done betrayed so many Black fighters, and you gonna do this. Now, that was the most trended video on Twitter as it pertained to y'all sent me that video so many times as it pertains to the Terrence Crawford thing. So what's up, Detroit? You got 2 minutes, man. What's up? You got 2 minutes. What you got?
What's up? What's
up?
Camera,
you got a new setup. What's up?
What's up with you, Cal, man?
What's going on?
Man, I got the same old shit, man. I'm just trying to rig all my shit up so I can Getting
He
the
got a new
game,
bandana. How about that?
This nigga, man. he stay on
And-
my bumper. He be slipping.
Oh,
Hey, look,
Shout-
we should for sure, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, we should not expect nothing different out of Bob Arum. You know, Fred, last time when you had Big Bill on the show, and you clipped me, I wanted to tell him, like, we need to do something, man. We got to support these fighters more. Like, we all got to come together, man, because the fights that we want to see, we not getting. No. And I'm with you, dog. I'm with you 1,000%. On my opinion.
Oh shit. That dial up ain't working tonight, dog. I should have told you when
these whole ass fights that we don't want
pixelated like
to see.
all them nice ass microphones and lights, man.
I know.
No
Ain't
internet.
got no Wi-Fi. You on a $9.99 plan. You know what I mean? You on that next GTA plan. Remember that next plan you get the internet, man? Look at it. You can't even, man. Get out.
I'm breaking up.
Man, you breaking up. You frozen. You ain't even moving. And peace, man. Get out of here, Detroit. We love you, Detroit. Detroit! Shout out to Southwest, man. You want to get away? And yeah, man. So Kyle, I got this. I think this is my last night doing we're set. The script should be done tonight. I'm excited. Yeah,
now,
man.
you can listen, you can keep the same time.
Oh, go to 9:30, go hard to 9:30. That's cool. And you know that Dick Gregory documentary is on Prime this month. I couldn't watch
that
it.
month.
Is it good? Is it good?
I don't know about to go watch it. You know, anything he do is fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was bummed I couldn't watch it because it was on Showtime. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, like the Bill Cosby documentary.
Man, you should have told me, man. I gave you my goddamn thing.
Yeah, but so I don't have Showtime. And I'm sitting there like, damn, I want to watch. I love Dick Gregory, even though Malcolm went at him, you know what I mean? but I enjoy Dick Gregory. I like how free he is as it.
Now, why don't you have Showtime, Fred?
Boxing. So I didn't do it since the Paul and Malignaggi thing. So I haven't had it since.
No, you know, a lot of the shit that I get, like the subscriptions, I don't even get it for boxing. Like ESPN, the Plus, I didn't get that for boxing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's why I got the Zone. Cause
I don't. Fuck, I need the Zone for.
Yeah, Showtime used to have some good shows on, man. The Shy still ain't came back on yet.
The Shy, yeah. But the Showtime got that Bill Cosby documentary. I really want to see that shit. Like, I really, really want to see that. I'm very interested to see how they painted him. Like, is he a hero? Are they straddling the fence? Do they have a strong opinion, right or wrong, left or right? You know, I'm very interested in that. Click the link. Click the link, man. You want to know where you can get it? It's right here, man. Here you go. I'll give it to you right now. And there you go. Click that link. And you can get the film. It's a short film. It's 15 minutes long. Enjoy it. It's the greatest work I've ever done. And this film is the greatest work ever done. I'm making classics, man.
And right after y'all watch that movie, which is only 15 minutes, y'all can get an hour and a half of your time. You know what I'm saying? To the good old boxing section, man. You know what I mean? The real war story.
Yeah, you can get 6 times that. And but yeah, man, let's get out of here, man. I totally appreciate y'all, man. And tomorrow we're gonna come back something similar to this. We got 2 guests coming in tomorrow. So we got a fighter. I think Sarah's coming back tomorrow. And
oh shit.
And I believe so. So that'll be cool. It'll be great to hear from her. And we got a fighter coming in. I gotta confirm, make sure he's coming on. I'll send him to you. So so we'll do it like that. And yeah, man. So I thank y'all for coming in here. Support Brian Flores the best way you can. He's stressed out right now. It's him versus the world. Even when you got the evidence, it's still you versus the world, man.
It ain't, man, because you already know. It ain't what you can prove.
Salute to Carissa Shields for calling for calling in. Come on the show. We got love for you. You think that was Carissa? If it was, we appreciate it.
When?
You know, that the young lady that just called.
Hell no, that wasn't Clarissa Shields. She had to cut you off, right?
I'm not in your top 10. It wasn't my vote, man.
You don't think I'm pretty? Nah, shit.
Yeah, you could be number. I mean, I'm not in people's top 10. You know what I mean? But I got to make it up in other places, man. Mouthpiece, you know, chivalry, you know, masculinity. You know, I got to make it up in other places, man. And you put the whole package together and you present it. You know, that's all. You know,
most definitely. Fred, keep your foot on these suckers' necks.
Yeah,
man.
I will.
I know it's Black History every day, but fuck it. They gave us a month, so happy Black History Month. God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise to all. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I said likewise to all.
Yeah, most definitely. Fred, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. You know what I mean? Keep being great. You know what I'm saying? We need you around this motherfucker.
Yeah, we will. Amen to that.
You know, because we're not employees, we're not supervisors, nigga. We bosses. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, Patty Dean, we miss you. In the words of the great philosopher DB, Fred Druck.
Mm-hmm.
Play the song, Fred.
Gotcha. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. All right, that's the first time that's ever happened. I think. Nah, maybe not. Masculinity is not saying you LOL. I know, but you know. Sometimes you got to sell it. You know what I mean? You got to sell it. You know what I mean? Digging 305, Miss B, Rose, Birdman, D. Will, AMG, Brent Jones, Rose, Champion Heart. See, you notice we didn't have that cooking. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday. Today is Tuesday?
Today Tuesday, dog.
Oh, today's Tuesday. Okay, I stand corrected. All right. Signature. Mexico. What it do? Brent Jones, D. Will. AMG, KJ.
His daughter's trying to figure out what she feel like cooking.
Beginnings. Click the link, dog, and the movie's all yours. All right, barbershop conversations /9.
Hey, don't say you got us, nigga, get us.
Where's that from? Yeah. Okay, just made it up. Okay, sound like
Peoples Hernandez.
Sound like something a smart person would say.
Yeah, because you know niggas always say, "Oh, but I got you." No, nigga, don't got me, nigga. Get me, nigga.
Yeah. You got me? Okay, here's the link. Order it right now. Let me see.
Yeah, nigga, get me right now. Get it right now.
Do it right now. Brian Flores, man. What a champion, man.
He probably could have got a job somewhere this year, too.
I will. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that next week, dog. Because you know, I really don't have a job. You know what I mean? I gotta pick Lincoln up at 2:30 every day.
Oh, you time me for it, huh?
I got 5 hours, huh?
You time
I have
strong.
a job. What'd you say? No, I don't have a 9 to 5.
Strong.
No, I don't have a 9 to 5. Yeah, I don't have a 9 to 5. But you know, I gotta work. But I'm just saying, I'm definitely gonna do that for Brian Flores. I'm definitely gonna go to the stadium, go to the event, the free events and stuff like that, and ask questions. You know, like I'm very interested, man. Like, what y'all got to say about this, man? Have you ever experienced racism in the NFL? Hopefully, I can run into some of these people, man. You know what I mean?
Eric Dickerson is who you need to run into.
Huh?
Eric Dickerson is who you need to run into.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember how the LA Rams did him?
Let's see. What hotel would they be in? Is Hilton? Well, it'll be in people's videos. You know how you watch the NFL videos and stuff like that, like they do in boxing. You'll know what hotel they in. So I got to do that for that man because I want these people on wax. Because I know mainstream media ain't gonna ask. You know, they gonna say, "Oh, did you hear about Brian Flores?" You know, and that's it. So, yep, I'm on it, man. I'm on it. I got to, man. I got to play my part.
That's one thing I like about Skip and Shannon, boy. They're gonna talk about that racism.
We'll see. Because they got a big contract with the NFL, man. Big contract. They
was talking about that shit today, though. They talking about that shit today.
They did?
Not about him per se, but they was talking about how Eric Bieniemy ain't got no job yet. He ain't got no interviews or nothing.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that for Brian Flores, man. I'm gonna go out there and do it. You know what I mean?
We gonna head over to the boxing section, man.
Head over to the boxing section.
Get live.
Yeah, so yeah, we're going live and The boxing section. There you see it. The boxing section, TBS. And hopefully I can run into these NFL players and coaches and you know what I mean and do that. So that'll be great. Anyways, man, appreciate y'all. I got 4 minutes to get to my meeting. Love y'all. All right, appreciate you, Kyle.